Hello, hello, hello. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, everyone. How are you all doing? It is our Friday online business talk again. Today is Good Friday. How are you all doing? How are you preparing for Easter? For those of you followers of Jesus, Easter is coming and it's a beautiful, beautiful time that we commemorate every year. Now, guys, I have a special guest today. Before he comes in, I want you to ask us questions. As I always say to you, we bring our authentic selves before you so that you will have a bit of more knowledge from all the business owners around the world. So make sure you ask questions and put your comments and whatever, even when you watch it later. We want to know what you are up to and you understand the business that we are running to the full capacity. And we are here to make you understand as well. Thank you for watching. If you're going to be watching later as well, welcome, welcome everyone. Now, without further ado, let me bring Coach Don and we will start it off. Coach Don, welcome, welcome, welcome.
Thank you very much tonight. Good day, everyone. Good Friday, everyone, right? So, those who are celebrating,
Mm.
commemorating Good Friday all over the world. And really appreciate you inviting me here to be in this episode in an interview with you. And on a Good Friday like this, it's
Yes.
really a blessing.
Thank you. Thank you, Coach Don, for making time. I know you are busy, for giving me time to be able to talk to you. I really appreciate your time as well. Now,
Yeah.
before we start,
Mhm.
because we are Christians, Coach Don is a Christian and I'm a follower of Jesus Christ, guys. We have full respect for any other religions. We love you all. If you're not a follower of Jesus Christ, we love you all. I want to say a few words first. So I don't have a religion. I'm a follower of Jesus
Mhm.
Christ. So this is the day where I remember what the Lord has done for me, especially every year. Of course, we do remember every day, but
Mhm.
it's a love sacrifice.
Yeah.
Guys, the Lord died for us, for our sins, so that we can be free. So for me personally, as Sanite, I don't see religion there because the Lord did not die to set up a religion, right?
Mhm.
The Lord set up himself on the cross. He went to the cross so that we can have relationship with him. Remember, he raised. So Sunday is coming. I just want to say that on a Good Friday, when I was a child, we
Mhm.
used to fast all day until the evening, Coach Don. That's how we grew up back in Eritrea, where I come from. Now, Coach Don,
Yeah.
few words about Good Friday. How do you feel? What is your thinking? What are you thinking about Good Friday before we start our interview?
Well, it's really, the highlight really of every year for every Christian, for me especially, is really the Holy Week, right? Because
Mm,
it's just an amazing time to commemorate, to remember
mm,
uh, that someone has died for me, for my sins. And last night we were just in church, right? So in the evening we attended a service, and just preparing ourselves for this for the next 3 days, because Sunday, right, is an
mm,
amazing day where we rise with the Lord, and in the
mm.
same way that we are renewed, right, in ourselves, in our ways. To do
Mm.
this every year is really a privilege, right, and a blessing. And Really, today we are actually going on a procession, actually. So
Mm,
it'll be after this interview, so just really remembering that time,
mm,
right? That right.
absolutely. Absolutely. Thank you. Thank you so much, Coach Don. So now we will start our interview. Now tell us about yourself. Who is Coach Don?
Yes, I'm excited to tell everyone. My name is Don, together with my wife Gigi. We are based here in Calgary, Alberta, and Sanait has been here last year, right, to
Mm,
attend
yeah.
the big event and visit her family. Anyway, we're originally from the Philippines. We've been here in Canada for over 20 years now. Can you believe that?
Ah,
Really, this is really a blessing for us to be in this business. I'm running this business full time, right? I've sort of like retired from
mm,
my previous like self-employment and corporate job, and now sort of like change tires to doing full-time online business. And my wife works with a UK based company, Aviva Insurance, actually here
oh
in Canada.
yes,
Yeah, if you're familiar with that.
yeah.
So we have a teenage daughter, and yes, and that makes up our family. And
Brilliant.
I guess that's it. We love the mountains because you've been here, you've seen the
Yeah,
mountains in the summer.
absolutely gorgeous,
Yeah,
beautiful,
that's right. Yeah, yeah. So
beautiful. So, how long have you been in the business?
I started it in the initially in 2019, but
Mm,
both of us, my wife and I, really were on the same page when we said, okay, we want to do this. Yeah.
mm. Okay, that's good. So now, why online business, Coach Don? Why?
Yeah, we were not really looking for an online solution in the first place, because the reason why we got into this business in the first place, we were in a bad financial situation back in
Mm,
2019, leading up to that, right? I lost my job at the time that we were closing on a mortgage. So you can just imagine that, right? The
mm,
pressure and all that, and things just piled up from there. And we were
mm,
looking for other, outside of work. I was doing some side gigs like insurance or network marketing, but somehow it wasn't really meeting our financial needs, right? And
mm,
then one day we were just scrolling through social media like most of us do, right? So just scrolling through the page and all that. And we've seen our coaches and mentors, Dave and Roxanne, whom you have interviewed here as well.
yes.
By divine, appointment, I guess, that we've seen their posting because they were doing it like quietly.
Yeah.
And we are the ones who reach out to them, and the rest is history. Even if when we were in a situation where it was impossible for us to start, but God makes a way, right? Like
Yeah.
we found a way. We took out the loan, and as they say, the rest is history.
Yeah.
So we're so happy that we found this at the right place at the right time.
Brilliant, brilliant, brilliant. Now, I know you serve as a lot within the community, and I want to say thank you. And I see you
Oh,
often in our tribe as well. Now, talk to us a little bit about how you feel about our business community, especially our tribe where we are. How do
yeah.
you feel? What is the special thing about us being a business owners at the same time we really see each other as brothers and sisters, and it's
Yeah.
beyond that. I don't see it as a business only.
Right. Yeah.
So talk to us a little bit about that, the relationship and the respect that we have for each other.
Yeah, definitely. You've really captured it beautifully when you said the tribe that we are in. I know I've been in other businesses, right? So it's pretty much strictly business. And I can say that, but over here, um, the founders, including our mentors and coaches Dave and Roxanne, has built a culture where everyone can thrive on their own, right? So
Absolutely.
the integrity is there, the respect is there,
Mm,
right? Regardless of what you believe in or what. And it's just amazing, like especially our offline meetups. You can
yeah.
easily feel warmth from each other, even if you've not seen each other, right?
Mm,
You
mm,
treat each other with dignity, regardless of who's making, much here or who's not. We're on
mm,
equal footing here. Everyone is really uh, given the chance to flourish in this business. And that's a good thing because we support each other, right? Regardless if we're connected or not. You see this in our group where we communicate each other online, people jumping
Mm,
in to help, right? If you're stuck in
yeah.
some kind of thing, people will give you advice freely. And
Mm,
yeah, and it's just amazing. This culture is really built to last, right? So
yeah.
it's not just here
Yeah.
for the business, even beyond. Like I see some people who are not active at the moment because of, life happens,
Yeah.
but still there, right? They're still hanging on because of the community. Yeah,
Yeah. It's
working.
like a big family, isn't it?
Yes, it is. It is
It's
actually
one big family.
right.
Yeah, yeah, absolutely, absolutely. Now, I
Mhm.
have a lot of followers who usually ask so many questions, but we don't have anyone today. I'm just checking, but there is no one today. Maybe
Mhm.
they're enjoying their holiday.
Yes.
So now, Coach, I just want to ask you about the benefits that
Yes.
we have, the training that we have,
Hmm.
the setup, the system, the automated system, the training we have, the everything, the benefits that we have. Tell me a little bit about one or two benefits. I know it's too many, but you
Yeah,
can tell me what strikes you, one or two benefits.
definitely. I think the online space it's a huge, like, it's a wild wild west, right? Because a lot
Yeah.
of businesses are there, legal ones and not legal ones,
Mm,
and it's hard to navigate. But one thing about our online business is that we can be in the entry level of all these things, right? So some
mm,
businesses you have to be really technical about it. The good thing about our business, anyone from 18 and up, right, to 80 or beyond can actually start an online business without knowing, the technical stuff of setting up a website or an email campaign and stuff like that, because everything is sort of like in a box for you, right?
mm,
And
mm,
because of the automation, this is what sets it different from your 9 to 5 job, right? Because
mm,
we like the portability of this because we travel, right? So we travel a lot, and we want that we can take this business with us. We can even leverage the places that we've been to, right?
mm.
Because this business is really about attracting like-minded people, right? Who you want to work with, and
Absolutely.
it's just amazing. It's just, I know I could talk on and on about the many benefits of the business, but those two, like, it's easy to
Yeah,
start your online business because of the system, right? The proven
yeah,
system. And second, the portability of it, that you can take it anywhere you go. You can even start it part-time, not necessarily full-time, right? And
absolutely.
a lot of us started this part-time. Yeah.
Absolutely. Thank you. Thank you. That's amazing, Coach Don. Now, we're about time. We have 2 minutes more. Um, what is the final words? We have a lot of people who signed up, but they never understood the whole system or they
Yes.
never went to the next step, right? So for
Mhm.
us is as business owners, we let everything work itself, but people have to follow as well.
Yeah.
As I say, if you have a shop, a big shop, you still have rules anyway, where you want to put things and how you work out, what time you open, and all this stuff. But
Correct.
out of that, within the flexibility, we also have policies in place. So when we ask people, sign up, register with your name and email, and then if you go to the next step, you need to pay the 149 refundable, and then the next step and the next step. That's
Yeah.
how it works. So, what do you say? That's the final word for people who have signed up but just waiting. Any advice, any quick advice? What do you say?
Yeah. Don't wait. So right, here's the thing, right? So in anything, actually, in at work or in your business, some people will always find themselves in the bleachers, in the stands, right?
Yeah.
And some people will find themselves really in the game, in the court, playing,
Yeah.
right? So for
Yeah.
those of you who are just watching us doing it, right, on the court, it's time for you to really think hard, and
Mm,
just, you know, faith and fear are the same emotions in the sense that it's fear of the unknown or faith of the unknown,
mm,
because you don't know, right? So fear will actually stop you, right? It will stop you on your tracks. You don't do anything.
mm,
But if you have faith, it will actually move you. It will propel you to the right direction, even if you're not seeing it yet, right?
mm.
Or what's in front of you.
Absolutely.
So that's the thing. I want to encourage people to really move over to the next side, to the other side, which is just
Yes.
face it, right? Till you make it, right? Because in
Absolutely.
anything, there's always that there's a season for planting, right? You don't harvest at the time that you plant, right? So you harvest it, 6 months or how many months later down the road, but at least you plant the seed now. So
Absolutely.
so I'm glad that you pointed out all these things that we have to go through a process, just like anything, right? When you apply for work, you have to go for interview, you have to
Yeah.
qualify, you have to go for training, and you have to be there 6 months, if they want you or not. So it's the same
Mm,
thing with our business, right? So you go through the
mm,
same process. As long as you're really coachable, you can follow instructions well, then
mm,
because once you get into the community, you can see the fruits of the labor of the people, right? Regular folk who used to
mm,
have two, three jobs and so many other, they're busy with life and yet they want to be free from all these things. And
mm.
now, because they've put in the time, money, and effort, they're reaping it, right? They're
Absolutely.
happy.
Yeah.
So we just want to encourage you. Of course, we can only point you to the right direction, right? So we can only lead you to water, but we cannot make you drink it, right? Like a horse expression. So yeah, so we're just here to. We are transparent. We give all the information that you need. In fact, we have this live webinar workshops, right,
Mm,
where you get all the information for you to process at your own pace, no pressure at all. And then if it makes sense to you, it fits your values and all that, then we are here to welcome you, right, tonight?
yes, absolutely, absolutely. Thank you so much, Coach
Yes.
Don. You have really, really gave us a good information right there. And I
Mm,
really want to say thank you for your time, for your wisdom, for everything that you have given to us today.
yeah,
We're finishing now. Everyone who's going to watch the replays later, we want to say thank you. Coach Don, happy Easter.
happy Easter.
Enjoy the service.
Yes,
Enjoy
yes,
your service today and tomorrow.
yes.
And hopefully, we'll see you soon again. God bless
Yeah,
you.
hopefully either there we'll visit you in the UK. God bless.
Oh, please, you are most welcome. You are welcome.
Thank
God
you.
bless you.
God bless.
Bye, everyone.